Dear students, in this video, I'm going to discuss the brief idea about the important problems which you can expect from module number 3. Before solving the problem, request everybody to recover the formula on DFT, how to calculate DFT, endpoint DFT, then how will you calculate the IDFT. So use these formulas. Then what is twiddle factor WN? So these are the important points which we badly required for solving the problem. Apart from that, you should know about like the DIT FFT butterfly equations. Okay. Also like complex multiplications and complex addition. Those formulas also required. Apart from that, the Radix-2 FFT algorithm, you should know the procedure, how to perform Radix-2 FFT algorithm. Request everybody to note down this formula in your notebook or anywhere you're practicing. You can make a note and revise it, because if you don't know the problems during the examination, at least if you know the equations, you will be getting the partial credit. Request everybody to put down the equations if you that you don't know the problems completely. However, you should make a better try to solve the problems, right? However, we'll be proceeding further. The first problem we can expect like endpoint DFT, like you are asked to compute 4-point DFT. Given sequences are x of n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and the n is equal to zero point 0.3. Find x of k at k is equal to 0.3. So follow these sequences. Anyway, like n capital N that is equal to 4. Compute the twiddle factor using the formula which you already studied, how to calculate the twiddle factor, e to the power minus j 2 pi by n. Okay, here capital letter N should be 4. Then substitute accordingly, you will be getting the operator minus j. Compute x of k. For that purpose, you can use this formula to compute the x of k. Okay, so you have to multiply this factor with the twiddle factor. Therefore, you will be getting x of k. Once you get to know the value of x of k, then first you put k is equal to 0. Okay. Later, k is equal to 1, so that x of 1 can be computed. X of 2 can be computed by putting k is equal to 2 in this equation. Then x of 3 is a conjugate of x of 1. You know conjugate means a plus ib. What is a conjugate of a plus ib? A minus ib or a minus jb, whatever the operator you are using. Ultimate answer is, so you can put in the ordered pair, or you can put this kind of brace bracket you can put 10, the minus 2 plus 2j, minus 2 minus 2 minus 2j. Request everybody to like practice whatever you study. How like maybe in your class the equations may be slightly different. Parameters they might have defined in different way. So follow accordingly, and this is the standard procedure. So kindly compute it and get to know the answer. So if you have any like confusions regarding the final answer, you can use put the comment box. I will check and return back. Circular time shift. Compute the circular time shift. X of n equal to 1010. You know the property of circular time shift. Capital N is given. Y of n is equal to x output signal. Y of n equal to x of n minus 1. Then given mode 4. Then given x of k. For given x of k, find y of k. So please follow the steps. Compute x of k. Then use the circular time shift property, or to remember that y of n equal to x of n minus m, then minus n. So y of k you can compute by multiplying with the twiddle factor. Then multiply y of k is equal to x of k into twiddle factor, w4 of k. Then final answer will be uh, 2 0 minus 2 0. So this will be the right answer. Just I focused on the procedure. Try to verify the answer. Then circular frequency shift property. So that is already like given in the details are given in the question. X of n is given, n is given. Then what you are supposed to do is you have to follow these steps. Compute x of k. Then you need to compute y of k. Okay. So this is a simple procedure. You please verify the answer. Then time reversal property. Problems on time reversal. So you can check out x of n. N is given. Find r of k. So use the time reversal property. R of n equal to x of minus n minus n. Then r of k is equal to, this is a time reversal property. So like what you can do, apply these equations here. So you have to find out x, you are supposed to find out. That means 10 minus 2 plus 2j minus 2 minus 2 minus 2j. Then re-index, you can put r of 0, that is nothing but x of 0. Then r of 1, that is nothing but x of 1. That means x of 3, correct? X of 3. Then r of 2, that is nothing but x of 2. So like that, you are supposed to put and find out the value of r. R is equal to 10 minus 2 minus 2j minus 2 minus 2 plus 2j. Kindly verify this answer. Then complex conjugate symmetry. Problems on complex conjugate symmetry. So x of n minus k is given. That is x of n minus k is equal to x of k for real x. Verify x equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So from the problem, what you can get to know. So find out the capital X. That is equal to 10 minus 2 plus 2j minus 2 minus 2 minus 2j. Compute the conjugate. So you know how to compute the conjugate. Minus 2 minus 2j, 2 plus 2j means minus 2 minus 2j. A plus jb, that is equal to conjugate of a plus jb is nothing but a minus jb. Same thing we apply. Then use the property of symmetry holds. Okay, you have to compute only the half bins for the real inputs. So kindly verify how you performed in the class. You can verify these kind of problems. Circular time shift, use the property x of n is given, n is equal to 4, y of n is equal to x of n minus 1 mod 4. I think this problem we already discussed. You can check out once. Problem 7, 4-point circular convolution using DFT. So small letter x is given, signal x is given, like h is already given. Then you are supposed to calculate x convolution h. Okay. So what you can do is you can follow the step computation of capital H of k. Use this formula. Then y of k is nothing but x of k into h of k. Then you can use y of 0. Okay. Then IDFT you can compute y of n equal to 1 by 4 into that is 40. 40 is nothing but y of 0, correct? Then the final answer will be like a 10, 10. All are same answer only. Kindly verify. That means y of n is equal to 1 by 4 into 40. It is applicable for all n. So that same answer is coming over here. So kindly verify once. Linear convolution using DFT. So the parameters are given. So you are supposed to calculate x convolution h. Linear convolution, you have to go for that. Follow the step-by-step procedure. Anyway, compute output length. Length of x equal to 1. How much it is? 1 plus 2 plus 4, 4. 3 plus 4. Okay, total 4. Length of h is equal to 1, 2, 3. That means 4 plus 3 minus 1. That's standard formula. X plus h minus 1. That is equal to m plus n minus 1. That is equal to 6. Compute y of n by using sliding multiplication. That means y of 0 is equal to 1 into 5. Y of 1 is equal to 1 into 6 plus that is 2 into 5 plus 2 into 5, that is equal to 16. Go for the sliding multiplication, element wise multiplication. So y of 2 is equal to 1 into 7 plus 2.6. You can check out element wise multiplication. In MATLAB also we have done the similar kind of numerical example. Ultimately your y will be like 5, 16, 14, 13, 23 and 35. So these kind of problems are most probable type of problems which you can expect in your forthcoming examination. Uh, Coming to the question number 9, that is overlap add method. Parameters are given, length is also provided. Then follow the procedure. So n is equal to l plus m minus 1, that is equal to 4. Split the blocks of length 3 into two segments. So first half, that is 1, 2, 3. Second half is 4, 5, 0. Then you have to do the convolution. Perform element wise multiplication you are supposed to perform. So B1 of H you are getting, B2 of H also you are getting. B1 of H is called as C1, B2H is also called as C2. Make a note of B1, C1 and C2. So like place C1 at n is equal to 0.3, place C2 set n is equal to 3, which is already given in the question. So you need to compute y position, that is n0 equal to 1, n0 4, n0 n2 7, n3 10, n4 13, n5 10. Like that you can plan. Ultimately you will be getting y. So better you can draw the block diagram and you can mention. It will be very easy. That is overlap. You can have an overlap visually and you can get the answer. Instead of like pointing out this problem, you may not get understand directly. You draw the appropriate diagrams and find it out. Then overlap save method. Okay, so it is it's also similar. You can go through the overlap save step overlapping m minus 1. So identify the samples, formation of frame 1, compute the 5-point circular convolution, then estimate the result, keep the n minus m plus 1. That means 3 samples, valid output for the frame. So go for the overlap save method for this problem. So use this property. Then 8-point Radix-2 DIT FFT sample. Okay, computation of 8-point Radix-2 DIT FFT. So x is given, compute x of k and with the DIT. So split the even and odd indices as shown here. Number one, first step. Then estimate 4-point DFT of x underscore even, this particular term. Then combine for k is equal to 0.3, like x of k. So here you are supposed to consider a trivial factor. Then finally capital X you are able to get like this. Okay. So non-zero means at k is equal to 0 and k is equal to 4 are equal. And then so here FFT complexity quick. So that is another kind of problems. You may get these kind of problems in the gate examination. You are supposed to use the formula n by 2 log 2 n. So this formula I shown you in the beginning. So this particular formula you can use. Okay. Similarly, IDFT is computation of IDFT. Okay, IDFT you are supposed to compute. It is very important. So x is given. The n order is also given. N is equal to 4. Find x of n. So x of n formula you are supposed to recall. Then put x of 0. Then ultimately you will be getting the x all are like 1 only. That means x of n equal to 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 into 4. 1 by 4 into 4. That means that is equal to 1. Answer is 1 for all. Multiplication in time, that means convolution frequency in frequency idea. So what you can do, so follow the steps. Write x of n and h of n as IDFT sum of x and h. Don't get confused about small letter x and small letter h and capital X and capital H. Multiply x of n and h of n. Sum over n you are supposed to compute. Then estimate the value of y of k. So using these steps you can estimate these kind of problems. So you can compare whatever these kind of problems which you have solved in your class, and you can verify accordingly. So write down the formulas and steps. If you don't have the complete answer details, at least you are able to get some partial credit so that you can clear the subjects. So thank you for watching. Kindly share this video if you found it is useful. Also like and subscribe for getting the similar kind of video. Kindly comment for betterment. Thank you all.